Hello everyone, I'm back again. If you didn't know, I make costumes now. This isn't the first costume I made, and it's not my most recent, but it is one of my favorites. If you didn't know, I'm active on Instagram where I post about this stuff pretty often, so you can go follow me there if you want. Today, we're going to look at the Daredevil costume I designed. I chose the original yellow suit that he started with in the comics as a symbolic way of making it my first Daredevil suit, in the same way that it was his. This is very much my interpretation of the character. I wanted to keep it as close to the source as I could, while also giving it its own distinctive details. So it's not just another superhero costume, it's its own unique kind of thing. It's got a story to it. For example, you may have noticed that this design is actually blue and yellow instead of red and yellow or black and yellow. There's actually two reasons I did that. Most notable, blue and yellow are complementary colors, so they just naturally look very pleasing together. The second reason is that the bulletproof vest was already blue, and I tried to dye it, and it didn't work, so I gave up, kept it that way. Sometimes when things don't go as planned, the project turns out better for it, and I think this is one of those cases. The mask is my best guess as to what it would look like if a very capable blind guy decided to try and sew a mask for the very first time without ever having sewn before, and I really don't like how it looks. Oh gosh, it's really tight. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just not, it doesn't look professional. If I were to remake this, I'd probably use different materials or maybe just a better pattern. The gloves are intended to be Matt's training gloves with the labels removed and some circles painted on. The bulletproof vest is just an old vest from the 80s, and I think the quilting and the patterns and everything just fits perfectly with this, with the contrasting textures. I don't like shying away from a hero's iconography, and I never will, even when trying to keep a design grounded. So it was imperative that this had the iconic red D on it. For the red D, I mixed a gold and bronze metallic paint with red to get a darker, kind of bloody red looking symbol, with the gold on the outside help frame it, so in different lighting you can still see it. The belt is the thickest work belt I could find on Amazon, and as soon as I saw it, I knew that it was perfect for this project. The billy club, which isn't much of a billy club and is more like a robust pair of giant nunchucks, is fully functional with a retracting rope and can be connected into a single stick or split completely in two. The custom-made holster is great, but the leg straps could probably be improved to keep the clubs a bit closer because they waggle around a lot whenever I move. The pants are just some work pants I got at Target. Nothing special. I think they're Wrangler work pants. I don't think I found that perfect pair of boots for this costume yet. Right now I'm wearing jump boots, just regular Corcorans. I think they look great with the costume. I think they work really well. Yeah, not much to be said about the boots. That's it. When I made everything, I didn't think I'd be making a video for it, so I didn't film any of the process, unfortunately. So instead, enjoy this cinematic dramatization set to the best royalty-free music that I could find. And yeah, I love this suit. Maybe not the mask, but I don't completely hate it. I think it works really well with the rest of the costume. I think this works really well as the yellow suit, and I'm excited to try and make the red suit at some point. To recap, I guess, if I were to make this differently, what would I do? I think the biggest thing might be the mask again, just making a kind of more cohesive version, maybe with exposed ears or something to highlight Daredevil's main power. Anything else? I really like this design. I think it looks great. That's everything I had to say about this design. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be just like this, except about a different one of these costumes, probably an Iron Fist or something.